Hello guys, this is Sharon and today I'm gonna show you how to make this beautiful sunflower, and I'm gonna use a terracotta lanolin yarn and another one indifill yarn in bright yellow color. So that's what I'm gonna use to make this sunflower. So stay tuned and I'm gonna show you step by step and on how to make it. Round one, we're gonna work this mesh like pattern, and so we're gonna start by working a slip knot and chain 16. Once you have chained 16 on the 9th stitch from hook, you're gonna work a double crochet. So 9th stitch from hook, work a double crochet, and then chain 2, skip 2 chains, and then on the 3rd one work a double crochet. After that, you're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to slip stitch on top of the last chain. Slip stitch into the first chain that you have made. Okay, so that's what it looks like. This is still round one. And then we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to turn. So once we turn, we're going to work a double crochet, skipping just 1 chain. And then after this, we're going to chain 2, skipping 2 chains. So as you can see, we have worked a double crochet on top of these double crochet. We are going to skip the 2 chains, so we're going to work a double crochet again on top of the next double crochet, chain 2, and then work a double crochet on top of the next double crochet. So after chaining 2, skip 2 stitches again, skip 2 chains, and then work your double crochet. And then for the last time, chain 2, skip a chain, and on the 3rd, work your last double crochet for this row. So next is we're going to chain 5, 3. This counts as 1 double crochet. Chain 2 for the chain 2 space. So we turned it. After that, we're going to skip 2 chains. So 1, 2, and on top of the double crochet, we're gonna work a single crochet, double crochet, and then chain 2, and then work a double crochet. So we're skipping 2 chain stitches, and then chain 2 again, skipping chain 2, and work on top of the double crochet. And then we chain 2 again and work on top of the double crochet. So we chain 2 for the last time for this row, and then we're going to skip 2 chains, and on the third we're going to work a double crochet. So this is the third row now. On to the fourth row. For row 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to turn, and then skipping the 2 chain stitch, we're going to work a double crochet on top of the double crochet. Then we're going to chain 2, and on top of the double crochet we're going to work a double crochet, chain 2, and then work a double crochet. So we're like working mesh right now, but later on it's going to be a circle. Okay, and then on top of the next double crochet. For the last double crochet that we're making, we're going to chain 1 and then work a double crochet, skipping 2 chain stitches, and on the third one we're gonna work a double crochet. So we're almost done. We're going to work one more row. For the final row of this mesh circle, so we're going to chain 4, 3, 4. We're going to turn, and we're going to skip the chain stitch, this double crochet, and we're going to work on the second double crochet in there, and then chain 2, and then in the next double crochet we're going to work a double crochet. And then for the last time, because we chained 4 here, we're going to do the same thing to create this circle mesh. So we're going to we're going to do the treble crochet, and we're going to work a treble into the third last stitch. So we're skipping this double crochet, and then we're going to skip another 2 there. So on the third one, that's where we're going to work a treble crochet. So I was following a pattern diagram. At first it was a bit confusing, but yeah, it doesn't look good right now, but once you finished working a few single crochet stitches around this one, it will form a circle. So let's do the next round. So to start, we're going to chain 1 and then work a single crochet around the last treble that we've made, and then we're going to work 5 single crochets into the treble. So 3, 4, 5, and then in the next double crochet we're going to work 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 5 in here in the corners. Next is 4, and then in the next one we're going to work 3 single crochets, and then in here we're going to work 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the next chain space we're gonna work 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so in the middle we're going to work 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Next is we're gonna have 5 single crochets in the next chain space. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to mirror what we added here, and since we can count how many in this chain space, 1, 2, 3, 4, we have worked a 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then across this one we have 3, so we're going to work 3 single crochets in here, and then across this one we have 4, so we're going to work 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is important to keep your counting right, because later on we're going to work a few stitches around these single crochets, and you need to have the total number of single crochets correct in order to form a beautiful flower. So this one is the corner, and we're going to work 5 single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one gets 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna work a slip stitch on top of the first single crochet that we've made. So that is what it looks like now. So it has formed a circle. And then the next round, so we're going to work a chain 1, and then in the same stitch work a single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, and then in the second one work a single crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, and then work a single crochet. So that's the repeat pattern. You're going to repeat that until you get back around and slip stitch on top of the first single crochet. I'm on my final chain 1 before I slip stitch on top of the first single crochet that we've made. So this is what it looks like now, and then we're going to start working the leaf of this beautiful flower. And this is the perfect time to change color if you're changing the color. So I will fasten off, and then next clip we're gonna start with the leaf. Alright, so you can start on any single crochet. So we're gonna start on top of any single crochet here, and I'm going to weave in the ends later. And then after that, we're going to chain 1 and work a single crochet on top of the single crochet. So chain 1 and work 1 single crochet in the same stitch, and then we're going to chain 3. And then after that, we're going to chain 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After chaining 10, go back to the 10th chain from hook, skipping the first 3 chains that we've made. Make sure it's in the 10th stitch or 10th chain, and then we're going to chain 3 again, and we're going to skip chain 1, this single crochet and chain 1, and on the third or the second single crochet, we're gonna work a single crochet on top. So that's the repeat pattern. We need to have 12 of this in total. Okay, so we're going to chain 3 again, 2, 3, and then you're going to chain 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then on the 10th chain from hook, work a slip stitch, and then chain 3, skip the chain 1, the single crochet and the chain 1 there, and on the second single crochet, work a single crochet. So you're going to repeat this around until you have 12 of these loops. So after working your last or 12th loop, you're going to work a slip stitch on top of the first single crochet made. So make sure it is a total of 12 loops you have in there. So I checked, it's 12. So now we're going to move on to the last round in making this beautiful sunflower, and you can actually fasten this off and you can start chaining 3 into the loop, but I prefer just to slip stitch into the chain 3 here. So 1, 2, 3 until I get to this first loop here. So I work my last slip stitch, and then I'm gonna start by chaining 3, which counts as my first double crochet, and then we're gonna work 7 more. So we have now 1. There should be a total of 8 double crochets in there. Once you have 8 double crochets in there, we're going to work a chain space, which is 3. So we chain 3, and then on the other side we're gonna work another 8 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 8, and then once you have 8 in there, so that's what the petal looks like, and we're going to repeat that until we have filled up all the 12 loops. So to get to the other loop, we're just going to work another double crochets like this, and then continue working 7 more. So this is what it looks like after you finished your second petal, and you're just going to repeat until you have 12 petals in total. So once you get back around, once your last double crochet in here to complete the petals, you're going to slip stitch on top of the third beginning chain. Then you chain 1 and fasten off. So now you can weave in all the ends